For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen. New UNK men's basketball coach Marty Levinson announced his coaching staff today with the naming of two assistant coaches. They are Mitch Runco and Rob Feller. Today I talked to Levinson, and he talks about bringing these two onto the Loper staff.
You know, Mitch and Rob have had a relationship with those guys that goes back to 2015 when I'm living in Los Angeles, California, and Rob played for Mitch at St. Bernard's High School out there, and I was living in actually South Orange County, and Mitch was the head coach at St. Bernard's, which is right next to LAX. And on the weekends when I'd get a little bit of free time, I'd go up there and, run around with Mitch in West LA and frequent Venice Beach and go over to his high school. And Drew Hanlon, who ran Pierce Sweat, trains Joel Embiid, Brad Bill, Jason Tatum. All those guys were in Mitch's gym all the time. So I was on my weekends going up there just trying to learn skill work and building a relationship with Mitch. And Rob was playing for Mitch at the time. And the relationship goes back to then. And, with both of them moving to Nebraska, taking on the ETG, the Everything to Gain, the Adidas sponsored shoe circuit AAU team up here. And then both coaching high school in Omaha. When I'd come home, sometimes I'd go stay over at Mitch's, up here in Omaha. And, I always told him, man, it'd be awesome to work together. When I knew that the Kearney job was opening up, I told him, when I get the job, you're going to be the person that I hire or the first offer that I make. And the timing just didn't work to get them hired right away. But now that they're on board, I couldn't be more happy, and definitely were the two guys that I wanted to work with.
To be able to have two assistants, I would think that's got to be a key for you, to at least be a level playing, or at least to feel you have a competitive shot against the other schools in the league.
Sure. I mean, there's just so much work, scout-wise. There's a lot of information of these other teams that we make our guys take in. And it's one to just go get that information. It's another thing to deliver it to our guys. So having these guys to be able to, help me gather that information, help me deliver that information, help me throw a big net recruiting-wise. Both of those two have been around it so long. They have connections that are unique to, their own connections that can benefit UNK basketball, hopefully down the road. I'm excited about them too.
And a lot of coaching that people don't know is you want to have people around that you know and that you have relationships with. And it sounds like that's already cemented with these two.
Yeah, organically is kind of what I call it. A lot of times in coaching or in professions, we're forcing relationships because we have an ulterior motive or an agenda. And this relationship, that we built, Mitch or Rob, neither one of us really had anything to offer each other besides a friendship and, growth. And we naturally kind of, bonded and, laid a foundation of trust and respect and loyalty and all the important things, and just happened to be in the same business, which is pretty cool. And when I got the chance to hire some people that I think the biggest thing is in basketball is it's like, you got to hire people that are good, but you got to hire people that you want to be around every day. And I already know that the trust and the respect and the loyalty is already established on both ends with both Mitch and Rob. And that stuff is powerful, and the players, the kids are going to see how we treat each other every day, how we interact, and it's going to be a really good thing for everybody.
You've been very busy since you got the job. I know you've put in a ton of hours trying to put this roster together. Where are you kind of at? Are you about where you want to be, or are you still maybe waiting on some guys?
Still have two scholarships that I'm filling. For the most part, 10 to 12 guys, including walk-ons and stuff, kind of have a pretty good roster put together. Say we're up to about 12, including walk-ons, and the last two I'm kind of looking for a big wing that can score the ball, and then one more big that could play some backup five or play some 4 or 5, or 5-4 is kind of what we're looking for. And then so a 3 and then a 5-4 are the last two spots we're looking for. Other than that, we feel really, really good about what we have. We could go to a war right now and be okay, but still have two more that I'm just trying to figure out, what the best direction to go is.
And that was new UNK men's basketball coach Marty Levinson. So he has a staff. They're pretty close at having the entire roster put together, and the players will report on August 23rd. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen.